All right, this video is set for those of you that just got off the mountain. So hopefully we will stretch out your muscles if you were skiing or snowboarding or maybe falling down the mountain, possibly if you're new to the sport. So just a quick routine to allow you to kind of stretch out, to feel good, especially in the cold. The cold can also get our bodies into a really crampy state. So not only are we doing activity, but we're also doing it in the cold. So two aspects that kind of put you into this place that when all your gear is off and when you're home in front of the fire, you're like, well, what do I do now with my body? So right now is what we're gonna do. So if you don't have a yoga mat, totally cool. You can just use the floor. But the yoga mat is helpful in terms of space, so feel free to roll one out. And then from here, we're gonna move forward to the front of our mat, where we're gonna stand up and we're gonna fold forward. So I want you to open up your feet, and I want you to exhale, just kind of fold in, bend your knees some, especially if you're tight. So if you're not normally a yogi, and a lot of my movement is a little too advanced in terms of flexibility, then just bend your knees. Grab opposite elbows and sway a little bit from side to side. And breathe into your hips and your body and find your breath. Good. Start to feel the release in the low back, the release in the hamstrings. And then inhale, place your hands on your shins, lift halfway, and come all the way up from there. And you're gonna take your arms and you're just gonna sway them side to side. And you're just gonna kind of feel some movement in the upper body. Good, and then from there, find some stillness. Allow the feet to come a little bit closer. Inhale, reach up and over your head. Big stretch. Exhale, bow forward. Put your hands on your mat or on the floor. Good, again, bend the knees if you're tight. Lift halfway, gaze forward. And then we're gonna step our left foot all the way back so we can get into our hips and lower the knee. And you might be in freak out mode right now if you're real tight. So if you are, just breathe through that mode. And then exhale, big breath out of the mouth. Good, big breath into your nose. And again, maybe out of the mouth or out of the nose. And then we're gonna pivot. I'm gonna face you towards each other. So when we're this wide-legged stance, well, we're gonna bend one knee and then bend the other knee. And then bend the front knee again, and then bend our back knee. And then we'll land in the center. Again, bend your knees if you're super tight. I'm gonna mirror you, so you're gonna take your right hand, and you're gonna grab the outside of your left leg. And then this left hand is gonna stay down, and you're gonna twist your body looking underneath of your left armpit. Good, bend the knees if needed. And then we're just gonna switch. So you're gonna extend out through the right palm, reach over and under, and then twist. Exhale out of the mouth as you twist, looking underneath this right armpit. Good, inhale, come through center, hold the earth, pull back through the hips. And then very, very gently walk your hands in. Good, and then we're just gonna pivot forward back to the front of the mat. So re-bend the knee and then lower your back knee again. Bring your hands to this right thigh, both of them. Pull out of the lunge. You can interlace your left hand on top, bend back in. So that one more time, pull out, and then bend back in. Take a big breath in, reach your arms up high. Good, exhale your hands down, and then we're gonna step forward, feet together. Good, open the feet wide again, grab opposite elbows, sway side to side. Put some pressure in your feet, they're probably pretty sore from being in your boots. And then release, inhale, rise all the way to stand, reach up high. Good, exhale your hands to your heart, bring your feet a little bit tighter for me. And then again, side to side. Good, and then kind of like you can use your hand and whack your back a little bit. It's called empty coat sleeve. So imagine you had a big coat on and your arms weren't in the coat. They were just swaying. Good, and then come to stillness. Roll the shoulders down your back. Inhale, take your arms up high. Exhale with soft knees, fold forward. Good, inhale, lift your spine halfway. Let's take a big step with the right foot back this time. Good, put the knee down for me. Pull your heart forward, and again, If you're tight, this is gonna be like a huge experience for you in your hips, so just take a big inhale and a big exhale. One more time, big inhale and a big exhale. And then instead of spinning to our right, because we've already done our spin motion, you're just gonna go ahead and bring your hands right up to your thigh. Bring your hand on top, so interlace the fingers, and then just kind of move forward a little bit. Move back a little bit. 2 more rounds, move forward. Move back. 1 more time, move into it. If you feel comfortable, maybe untuck that back toe and then inhale, reach up into the air. Good, exhale, release it. This time as we pick up our back knee, instead of stepping forward, we're gonna step back right to down dog. Nice stretch. Good, breath in and out. We're gonna slide forward to plank, come through chaturanga just 1 time, and then inhale. Lift the chest. So my hips are down on the mat. My feet are separated and I'm rolling a little bit in my hips. Maybe your arms are straight. And just pull your chest and heart forward. Good. Exhale to your hands and knees. And then have a seat on your bottom for me. I'm gonna turn and face you for this one. And then what we're gonna do is we're just going to bend one knee, one leg is right here, take the bottom of the foot and just kind of point and flex the foot, roll it around your hands, and then maybe extend that leg up. Good, from there you're gonna bend the knee in and then just kind of circle through the big toe portion of the foot and then walk your fingers down towards the heel. So a little bit of self-massage in the practice. Good, and then you're gonna take your hands to your heel and then actually just kind of pinch the heel. So you're gonna hold either side of it. And just a little bit of just heel action here. Good, and then leave that foot still where it is. Bend the opposite knee, take the bottom of the foot in your hand. And you're gonna kind of point it and flex it and roll it around. And then exhale, big extension, up, up, up. Sit up straight if you can. Good, exhale as we cross it over. We're gonna give this one some attention. So little circles through the big toe portion of the foot. And this might be something where you pause the video and you stay with your feet, or you know, teach your friends that you were on the mountain with how to do this to yourself. So, or do this to you so you don't have to do it to yourself. And then slide your fingers down the foot. Good. And then from there, again, we're gonna really just hold the heel. And that's really important to really put that pressure in the outside of the heel and then give it some attention. A lot of times we focus more on the toes, but really seeing how the heel feels, especially if you land on your heels when you walk or run. Good, and then let the feet touch. So the hips are gonna have an opportunity here to really wake up. Now some of your knees may be way up here and that's okay. You can sit on a pillow, that will help you out a lot. Otherwise, just let your knees fall apart, sit up nice and tall, and choose to stay, or I'm gonna take my elbows back by my inner thighs and then come forward a little bit here. So as I come forward, this kind of long space in my low back becomes a little bit more open, and I really feel this nice deep stretch. Good. Take a full breath in and a full breath out, and then we're gonna stay here. We're just gonna extend out through our right leg. So I'm gonna mirror you. So I'm actually gonna extend out through my left, your right. And I'm gonna keep this foot not touching, okay? So I'm not bringing foot to inner thigh, I'm finding space. We're gonna create a little bit of lateral stretch here. So you're gonna put your thumb underneath your calf muscle so the palm is up, okay? So this might be step one, and this might be hard, and this might be perfect. Place your hand on the opposite leg and roll your chest open, because what I want you to do is think about coming at this lateral stretch. So you're gonna feel this a whole lot in your low back. Inhale, you're gonna reach your left arm up to the sky. Exhale, hold the back of your head, and then pull your elbow up. Now option one, you might be kind of really feeling it. Option two, if you want more, you're gonna reach over your head. Now option three, we don't fold over to grab the foot. We want to grab the foot from behind the body, which forces us to roll under the armpit. So you can notice for me, this is pretty hard. So I would stay here. And then this long, deep stretch is getting even bigger and bolder and more intense. Take another big breath in and then exhale into a pose we call rock star. So you're gonna bring your left palm down, press into your left knee, press into your right foot, and then take a big stretch. Open up. Good, so this should feel really good in your hips. Exhale, have a seat, and then we're gonna bring our foot in and then switch. So you're gonna extend out now through your left leg. So again, my foot and inner thigh aren't touching. Thumb underneath the calf muscle, palm up. That kind of locks you into place. Take this shoulder bone, roll it, lift your chest, look over the right shoulder, press down into the right hip. Inhale, raise your right arm up. Exhale, reach. And then my forearm's gonna come down a little bit more. Try not to come up out of this butt, stay low. And then option 1, hold the head. Option 2, reach, reach, reach. Option 3, pinky toe, side of the foot. Good. Create your space here. And again, you should feel this pull hugely in your hips. For 3, 2, and then 1. Bring your hand down, bring your knee down. Press into your left foot, press into your right knee. Inhale, lift up. Good. Exhale, release. Go ahead and bring your leg back in. Push your feet down, hug your legs. And then exhale, curl over the legs, really puff up your back, tuck your chin. Maybe your neck is a little tight. Maybe you took some hits where you fell back with your head. So just kind of checking in and noticing as you look side to side. Good. Inhale, pick up your heart. As we find a comfortable seat, open the arms super wide. And we're gonna interlock the fingers behind our tailbone. Inhale, lift our chest, pull our knuckles down towards our butt. Good. Exhale, come forward with the heart. Reach those arms up to the sky. Hold this. 3, 2, and then 1. Come back up. And release. Thank you guys so much for joining me in this quick flow for once you've gotten off the mountain, so allowing yourselves to get a little bit warmer to feel good, to head back out again tomorrow, or to feel ready and safe for your next trip. If you have any questions, please feel free to comment below, and if you want more for your back, feet, or any other part of your body, check out my channel. I have a lot more videos.